Well, I know I didn't do this last week. Sorry, but in all honesty, nothing happened. I was just looking for work, working on my room. Same old boring stuff, Getting things organized because, come on, it's unpacking for crying out loud. If anybody's done it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I had a couple of job offers, which is always a plus. A couple interviews that got rejected. Awesome. So, I've got a few things I need to do today, and that's going to start with. See that? I'm going to go exploring with my little camera. Not the one in my hand, though I'm probably going to end up using that too. But our yard has forest/jungle on two sides. And that means pictures. Ooh. Not entirely sure what kind of berry those are. I figure I better wait and ask my experts. See, our neighbor knows a thing or two about plants, and obviously my parents know a thing or two about plants. So if those are what I think they are, score. If they're not what I think they are, suck. Oh, another thing about this past week. My sister is under the impression that the reason why nobody's going to ever watch any of these is because I'm not entertaining enough. Yeah, whatever. She doesn't entirely understand why I make these videos in particular. Yes, it is for views, let's be honest. But that's not the only reason. It's also for documenting. I ain't no documentarian. Heaven knows I ain't no documentarian. If anything, I'm a storyteller. And this is just a really long story that I want to share. But I know my sister doesn't think I stand a chance at anybody watching any of my stuff. Whether it be this, my gaming channel, which we had some technical difficulty getting the first video, which is why that thing doesn't exist yet. Well, it does exist, but it's never going to be posted. See, the audio totally flopped. I mean, it wasn't even usable. And I think I figured out some solutions in that department. However, my sister is not going to be cool on it. But in all honesty, it's not her baby. She's just tech support at this point. And to a certain degree, emotional support. And I know what I've said doesn't sound all that great in the emotional support department. But you got to start somewhere. And that's the thing. Is half the battle isn't doing what you're trying to do. Half the battle isn't even the process of getting it ready. The biggest half of the battle is just starting. I know a lot of people have said that before. And I know a lot of people will say that again and again and again. But there's so much more than what people realize. I'll be one of the first to admit, I'm a coward. I'm afraid to do this. I'm afraid to be in front of the camera. And look at me. I'm in front of a freaking camera. And I don't think I'm that photogenic. Come on. I'm rather, I don't know. But I'm one of those people that could hide in a crowd and nobody would know. This last week's been hard. There's a lot of noise coming from back there. And up there. It's kind of awesome. I have a thing for creepy. It's fun. I'm working on another story. No spoilers. I'm so hoping to be able to get my ideas out there because I think they're awesome. And now I know better. I need an editor who's not my mom because my mom won't even think about getting any of my stories because she already has them. She doesn't get it. But that's okay. I'm going to work the system. That's what I do. I work the system. And if I can't find one solution, time to work on another one. That's the cool thing. There's always multiple solutions to every problem. And I've already seen the darkest parts of the human heart. I've been there. I'm not talking about those parts that get bad for other people. I'm just talking about those parts that are bad for the individual. The parts that people don't think about what happens when you succumb. I looked into the abyss, and the abyss stared back. There is something there. Something that seeks for us to fail. But in all honesty, you can't let it. And there's all these people saying that it takes a group. Well, I did it alone. I didn't have anybody. Well, it takes positive mental attitude. When you're in that place, there is no positive mental attitude. There's just determination, stubbornness, and a willingness to fight through. And it's scary. It's lonely, and it's sad. But the trick is kicking in the face and saying you're the boss. It's not the boss. It's a tool. It's a means to growing. And you just can't let it get to you. Not an option. I know I got down and heavy. But I got a little white fur ball looking my direction. So it's time for me to say goodbye. Bye-bye.